Hey there guys, Slyfox Kynyo here with the next episode of Final Fantasy XII. Oh, God damn it. There we go. So, in the last episode, we had just watched the prequel of the game, where Vaughn's brother, Rex, had gotten killed by his own captain as he attempted to fight one of the last battles, or rather, fight the Arcadian enemy as His Royal Majesty tried to sign a peace treaty with the Empire which now rules Rabanastre, which is the city that we're in. Sorry if that seemed a little bit disjointed. Trying to think and fight at the same time can be a little bit of a pain in the butt.
Wow, Vaughn, you got him all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, because, you know, sewer rats prepare you for the biggest bosses in this game.
That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot.
Sure you did.
You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
That's an expression that I haven't heard in a while. He'll tan your hides. I like that expression. I don't know, just things like that. So, one of the nice things about this game is almost right off the bat you're close to being an open world. I can't leave Rabanastre quite immediately, but it's close enough. And there's actually a point to grinding in this game, which is, if you remember what I said earlier in Final Fantasy VIII, there wasn't much point to grind in that game. There is definitely a point to grind in this game because you can get super strong if you put the time and energy into it. I also had read...
Yeah, sir, you haven't paid, and what? Haven't paid?
Yeah, you're an asshole.
Second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
But there is a reason to grind this game because you can get stronger. And you can actually kick
Which way you
people's
going,
butts.
Churl? What? My patch! It's gone! The boy!
Get out the
He
way.
Aladdin'd your ass.
Oh!
God, the music in Final Fantasy, like all of them, the music is always so good.
What?
She stole from the thief.
Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again.
Oops.
What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now?
Follow the leader, leader, leader.
We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself.
Poor
Come on,
Vaughn.
Penello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back.
She's like,
What do you think you're doing?
Get this.
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
Aww.
I know that. You think I like living like this?
You won't have to very long, it's okay.
One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own.
Pretty lofty
I'll be a
goal there
scout.
for somebody who is, you
Free to go
know,
where I will.
an orphan and has no money, but... You know, you do you, man.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh,
She's not
Miguelo
wrong.
had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Yeah. Yay, world map. Alright, so now that we're actually more or less in the game, the way that I want to go, I actually want to go buy Magello's. I don't want to go see Magello. But I think, yeah, I've only got 150 gil. Yeah, so there's nothing for that. World map, I just want to look there so that I can get the thing to go away. Because I hate the things that show up. Although I do believe that with 150 gil you can buy a new... I have to go see Miguel first. Fine. Oh, yeah, red border. Duh. I do believe with 150 gil you can actually go and buy a new dagger, which is good because the starting dagger doesn't do that much damage.
I was waiting.
I need more
tablets. Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble on the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to an early grave, my boy.
At least he's looking out for you.
It's for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sand Sea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop, and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sand Sea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
It is easy work. Like, he's really good to Ben. He's really good to all of the orphan kids. Like, he has a good heart. Alright, the Sand Sea is the tavern, and the tavern is the thing that looks like a tavern, which is that top right. Oh, it even has a little X on it. Shows you how much I pay attention sometimes. Oh, these are all open now. That's nice. But let's go to the Sand Sea first, anyway, because we're already here. The hunts in this game, too. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the hunts. One of the reasons I love this game so much is the Hunter's Bulletin Board. If you played the later Final Fantasies, like 14, you know where the hunts come from, where you have big old monsters.
Stop loafing around.
The hunts are
Look, Vaughn,
so
look!
much fun.
This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
A mean old tomato.
Ah, Vaughn. Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
I'll do it.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
Give it a
You
shot.
should be getting
I'll
back to
beat
Miguel.
him into the ground because
Now,
I'm the
Kites.
best out
He was
there.
waiting for you.
Oh, right.
No? Okay. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I don't like skipping cutscenes, even the longer, dreary ones, just because, yeah, we get how it works. I got it. Thank you. Yay, got the clan primer. Which should mean I get a rank, too, actually. Oh, I got stuff. They do have licenses. Okay. Okay, for some reason I thought they had gotten rid of licenses and made it into like a class system. At least that's what I had read. Yeah, Eastgate. I got it. Okay. The hunt begins for the rogue tomato. You say tomato, I say tomato. No, do not repeat tutorial message. So, yeah. See, this is what... See... I don't like this. I like that they were all... Fine, we'll do that one. I don't like that. I like when the license board was all one big thing. Because, like, when this was all one big license board, it was so much Easier. There we go. It's so much easier to plan out a character path when the entire thing was set. Apparently accessory. Yeah. Back in the day when this game was originally, yeah, don't care about all of those. Those can just go to hell. Whatever. You had the entire license board open for all the characters, and apparently people complained that made the characters too samey. But to me, that was actually a good thing. Not that that made the characters samey, but that you could build out the characters in any way you chose. And I feel like this license board, the type of restrictions that you get now into having, like, oh, you have to be this type of thing and you can only get these licenses, is super duper restrictive. Because what if I wanted to change Vaughn's class in the middle of it? Well, now, because of the way they've assigned this, I can't. Before, I could have Vaughn learn, you know, a bunch of different techniques to make him an all-around badass, and now that's gone. So I think that's... Yeah, shut up.
Oh, gee, that's too
I
bad.
think that's a huge detriment to this game. That's a bad thing, not a good thing.
He sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man. I
Never said he wasn't.
Take offense in such trifling matters.
Making a scene there, dude? Just open the damn gate. Let me go out to the XII.
Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
But it also means that I can go do a bunch of grinding. Let me save my game. Because we always need to save games. Yes, save my current game, please. Yes, save over that one. Yes, that's okay. I'm completely okay with you saving over it. Saving complete. Thank you! Alright. Now, let's go do some grinding, yeah. So the thing about the rogue tomato is that it's actually quite annoying to kill. But there's a trade-off to that in which, while it is very annoying to kill, you don't have to kill it first. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, I can see it, therefore I'm gonna go kill it. When there's like things like this guy, where I can walk up to you and smack you in the face, and now I'm starting to get AP, or LP. So take note, LP is probably more important than experience in this game. Your levels will help as far as just your longevity and survivability, but your LP is what allows you to unlock things and learn new skills and blah 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 blah. So your character development is directly tied to your LP. Final Fantasy IX kind of had the same idea with the AP thing, and Final Fantasy X had the same idea with the sphere grid, how you're unlocking things. So think the sphere grid and the spheres are linked to your LP. So if you play Final Fantasy X, they're pretty much identical. There's also a big old bitch down here that a lot of people probably tried to kill the first time through, and it was probably a bad idea, because the big old bitch that's down here will eat you for breakfast. And look, there's the rogue tomato. Come on. Kill all these bitches. Yes, I know I broke my chain. Sad day. So the thing about chains, the higher your chain goes, the more rare items you get, and the higher their drop chance becomes. Once you get to about 100 chain on something, you become almost guaranteed to get whatever rare item you've been farming within 10 or 12 kills. Not very easy to do, because as you can see, as you jump to something else, the chain will drop back down again. but also very easy to do in the sense that if you know where the enemies are and you're very careful, you can make chains pretty easily. So if you notice that big old red dot in the bottom right hand corner of the minimap, that is actually my hunt target that I'm going to be going after, but not right at the moment because, like I said, grinding first. So I will be right back after I have grinded to my heart's content. Yeah. Hua! Yeah. Hey, treasure! Kill that. And whack. 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 All of the whackage. Whack. Ah, double hit. Alright. Now that we are level 3, we can actually start this hunt with this rotten tomato. The fun thing is he actually runs away after a certain point. Rogue tomato, not rotten tomato. But regardless, we shall attack him! And he'll hit us for 7. And we shall attack him! Oh, we blocked it, cool. We shall attack him again! And he runs away. The thing about hunts is because they're specialized enemies is they do these weird things. Well, they run away or scurry away from you, and they heal up, and they do all these other stupid things, and they're just overall harder to kill, which becomes very annoying at certain points in the game. Like, there's one hunt that I was never able to complete, and it's not even the hardest hunt in the game. But it's this late game snake, and he has an ungodly amount of HP to begin with. But he's just hard to kill, and he runs away and heals, and if you don't stay right on his backside, then he just doesn't die. And it's like, dude, I just want you to die. Is that too much to ask? Yeah, that T-Rex is a jackass if you attack him, but as you can tell, he is neutral. Ooh, 2 hits to take you down. Bye, Rogue Tomato. Bye. Vanquished. We are the superior! We've got all the power! We are the best!
Galbana lilies?
Your mama lilies? What did you say about my mama? Don't you talk about her that way. She's a lovely woman. You don't know. You don't know.
Never thought I'd see him growing out here.
You mean in their natural habitat?
Ugh.
Apparently there's going to be a lot of trophies in this game.
Time to call it a day.
Probably. Maybe one per hunt, maybe not. Maybe one for the main hunts. Main hunts. Alright. And with that, I'm going to end this episode here. I know this one was a lot shorter, but the reason I'm going to end it here is that I want to get a lot of grinding done today, and I don't have that much time to continue recording. So I'm going to end this episode here. We're going to do a lot of grinding, get Van up a couple levels, get him a bunch of LT, expand his license board a little bit. And then we'll pick back up in the next episode with the rest of the story from where it continues. Yeah? So, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you guys are liking what you're seeing, make sure you hit that like button right down there. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. There will be a little thingy right after this video, a thingy being a card, thank you, right at the end of this video. To subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, but thank you very much for being here. And remember, through gaming, we can change the world. Slyfox out.